this video, I head to El Hueco Market in El Centro, Medellin.
30 city blocks, 80 commercial centers, thousands of stalls.
I shop for knockoff kicks,
Tons and tons and tons of sneaker stalls here.
haggle over cheap electronics,
95,
90,
93.
92.
and sharpen my skills in the Spanish language.
Colombia chimba.
Colombia chimba. I'm about to head over to El Hueco Market here in Medellin, Colombia. Before I do, I wanted to recap a sort of hit list of things that I bought at fake markets in Thailand and Vietnam. $28 Air Jordans. I've worn them enough that were they poorly made, they would have started falling apart by now. But the soles have held up, the seams have held up, the stitching has held up. Adidas Yeezys from Benton Market in Vietnam for about 30 US dollars. Probably put about 500 miles on them with all the walking that I do. Again, the soles have held up and seams and stitching have held up. This Rolex Submariner, the hand sweeps, it is not battery operated. All the clasps still work. None of the finish is falling off. About 100 US dollars. These Louis Vuitton foldable aviators. I wear them every day and I'm constantly folding them and unfolding them and putting them back in their case. None of the finish has fallen off. None of the hinges are falling apart. They're about 40 US dollars. My guess is the Colombian stuff will be a little more expensive, but we'll see. Let's go shopping. We're at El Hueco Market in El Centro, downtown Medellin. As a quick reminder, please hit the subscribe button if you have not already. So, a little background on this place. El Hueco Market, in some way, shape, or form, has been here since 1889 because of its proximity to the railway station. And in the 1990s, all of these shops started to pop up. It spans 30 city blocks with over 80 commercial centers and thousands of stalls. This place is way bigger and way more confusing than any of the markets I've been to in Southeast Asia. There's not a whole lot of fake market items here. There's a lot of just discount shops selling office products, selling textiles, selling basic items, selling home goods. But for you sneakerheads out there, there are just tons and tons and tons of sneaker stalls here. So I'm on the hunt for a pair of running shoes and a light for my camera, a little battery operated light. If you've seen me do these videos before, you'll know that I'm looking for things that are well-made, well-constructed, and offer a decent value for the price, as opposed to knockoff items that just look like the expensive thing. ¿Tienes la luz con batería?
Conectado.
Electrado. No tienes con batería. Por esta cámara con batería. No, okay. Okay, muchas gracias. Yeah, bring your Spanish translator or your Spanish translation app, because shopping at El Hueco is going to take some command of the Spanish language. ¿Tienes la luz con batería? Con cámara con batería? So he might have one here in this little electronics booth. We're communicating by photos. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
Ese le cuesta 80,000 pesos.
80,000 pesos. ¿Tienes este producto? Couple of options. Dos opciones, ¿sí? ¿Hablas inglés? No.
Poco.
Un poco.
So.
Hablo español más o menos.
Está muy mal.
Solamente cuando otras personas hablan muy rápido, no entiendo. Light and a microphone and a handle tripod. Let's see. Yeah.
Sí.
Por todo, si posible, 80,000 por todo, baterías y cable.
Cable no.
Ok, ¿cuánto cuesta?
Sería 90 por todo. No. Con batería 95.
95. 90.
93.
92.
No.
Ok, 93. I think I've identified the center of El Hueco. Esquina del Hueco, the corner of El Hueco is where I'm at. So I believe I am right in the thick of things here. So this is Victor's stand. He's out here in front of El Hueco and he is selling the Pablo Escobar hats. I know it's kind of a touristy thing to do to buy the Pablo Escobar trucker hat, but I gotta do it. So 20 mil and 20 pesos for the Pablo Escobar trucker cap. All right, Victor, mucho gusto. All right, see, Colombians, muy feliz, muy friendly. Oh, let me see. Can I try?
Colombia chimba.
Colombia chimba. Mucho gusto. I've stopped off for a lunch break here to get my head together. This place is so large and so confusing. And having to use my Spanish has really put a mental strain on me. I started to get really spun around. So I'm having a little pollo a la parrilla and aguila like. Another thing I want to mention about this place, friends warned me that it would be dangerous, that people would see me with my camera and get angry about me filming or try to steal my shit, but I'm not getting any of that here. Everyone is really friendly. Everyone that saw the camera like called me back so they could wave and say hello. I'm not feeling the danger. I'm sure I know this neighborhood gets dangerous when it's desolate at night, when all these shops close at 7 p.m. But here during the day, even friends warned me about coming to the market during the day, about getting pickpocketed, about getting robbed. I know that happens and I'm being vigilant about that, but I don't feel any overwhelming sense of fear or danger. It's just a regular commercial center, like a giant shopping mall with the cheap prices in the middle of downtown Medellin. I've been wearing these fake market Yeezys for quite some time now, and I've put several hundred miles on them. They're still holding up, but they're not the greatest shoes to run in. They're they don't have all that much construction. So I'm gonna look for a pair of running shoes, maybe Nike, maybe Adidas or Adidas for you Aussies. ¿Cuánto cuesta más o menos? 170. So this is interesting. She's got the same Yeezys that I have on, almost the exact same. They feel like they're constructed the same materials. And ¿cuánto cuesta? 160. So they're about 25, 30, maybe $40 más o menos, right? In Vietnam, 30. In Vietnam, $30. Necesito tenis para correr. 11.
11.
Sí, 11. Tienes 11.
10 no le da.
10, 10 y medio, no. ¿Qué es el más grande?
10, sí o no. Ya no hay en eso.
Tienes un otro en 11.
10.
10 solamente. Ok, so ese es el problema conmigo. Muchas gracias, amigas. Ok, hola. Bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, bien.
Brando, ¿cómo se llamas?
Cristian.
Cristian.
Sí. ¿Qué estilito calza? Tengo este nuevo.
Okay, but no, he's got large, fashionable Nike sneakers in size 11, but the cool running shoes that I'm looking for, size 11 here is difficult. They've got the Air Jordans here, and they're really well made, and they're about $50 US. It's bueno, sí? Yeah, the construction is good, the soles are good. They're very much like the Air Jordans that I bought in Thailand, maybe even better made for $50. Yeah, es mejor. Veo por otros ideas, si posible regreso contigo, Christian.
Ah, listo, claro que sí. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Brando.
Brando.
Yeah.
Ah, listo, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. The big issue, as always, my size. You know, a lot of these sizes in the fake market shoes cap out at like size 10. So he only had size 11s in fashionable kicks, not for jogging, and in these Houston brand sneakers that were an off-brand, and they're legitimate shoes, but they're just a weird off-brand I've never heard of.
Voy donde quiero con cualquiera, donde sea papi. Voy donde quiero con cualquiera, donde sea papi. Voy.
These sneaker dolls are just endless, 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 endless. Holy F. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Bien.
Bien, bien. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Giovanni.
Ah,
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Tengo 46.
Ah,
46.
necesito un par de tenis para correr. Para correr.
Para correr.
Yeah.
Sí.
Okay.
Para correr.
Y 11. Yeah, look at this. Sneakerville, man. Sneakerheads. Your heads might explode over here. Yeah, God forbid you had like size 12 or 13. I mean, you'd really have no options for fake market kicks. We've got some, ooh, I kind of like these, and and these have a different style. Oh yeah. Giovanni, ¿cuánto cuesta?
180.
Huh?
180.
80.
180.
180. ¿Qué es un precio más barato? ¿Qué es un precio más barato para eso?
160.
160. 160. Yeah, okay. Giovanni, we got a deal.
Giovanni.
160.
160.
Yeah, so that's 39 US dollars. They're well made, they're comfortable on my feet. My money in his shoes, now my shoes and his money. Hasta luego. All right, so that was a to-do. I got a better deal than I thought I was getting because I haven't been keeping track. So when I went to pay Giovanni for those Adidas runners for 160, I only had 142, and he took the deal. So it's probably about 35 US dollars, and they are knockoff Adidas that are just about as well made as the Adidas in Saigon that I bought were. So I'm happy with my purchase today here at El Hueco Market. I got my Pablo Escobar hat, I got my camera light, and I got my Adidas runners. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the like button if you like the content, and I'll see you in the next video.